Okay, here's another trick. All right, so you saw this trick in the last assignment where we went January and then we came down here and went Feb. And you highlighted both of them, got the skinny plus and dragged it down, right? It works the same when you go 1, 2. Now we've taught it. It believes that we are counting. And it works, okay? So it works the same over here with week, okay? So it might not know what we want yet. I think we might need to do another one, but let's just try it. Skinny plus it down, okay? So you click inside the box, move the cursor until you click on the blue box and drag it down. Hey, it did learn. I wonder if it learned because we did this as well. So if it did not learn for you, then what you would have to do is just drag this down, see if it's learning. So it is, and then click and hold and drag, okay? Now, if it's not learning, then you might need to type week 2 in here, and then go ahead and highlight it and then drag it down. But that's how you copy different information to the left or to the right. Okay, let's do some number formatting. So if I type a 1 in here, it just basically gives me just the number I type, okay? So, but I want it to use a GPA. Now, a GPA looks like this. All A's equal 4 points, or 4.0. B is equal 3, C is equal 2, D is equal 1, F's equal 0 points. We want it to show up as a GPA. So we are going to format it. See how these are formatted so that it comes up as a 0.0 or 0.2 or 0.3. Okay, so that's a GPA. So I'm going to come up to the top and I want these numbers to actually change. So I'm going to highlight from B3 all the way down to J12. Okay, come up here to numbers, just like this, number, and immediately changes it to money because spreadsheets oftentimes work with money. So I want to get rid or decrease a 0. That's it. Super simple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0 points. There we go. That's how you do the number formatting. All right, now let's go ahead and put in a GPA, okay? We want it to average. So I'm going to start right up here in this window, and I want it to average points, okay? Get my GPA average. So I'm going to put some signs that are GPAs in there. Okay, so basically those are grades. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the average formula in. Right there, average. And it gives us a flashing cursor. And this is our time to tell it we want it to average all of the grades from week 1. So I'm going to click in cell B3. And right now, as I just clicked and I held it down. And now I move it off to the right. And then I release. So it basically took the average score from, it's going to take all the numbers from B3 to I3, okay? Once you do that, once you get the yellow and you have the marching ants, these right here are called marching ants, even though they're not marching, but they do look like ants in a line, okay? So I go ahead and click the Enter key, and there's my average, okay? So if I put a 2 there, it gives me an average. Let's see, I start doing better in these classes here. I wake up in the afternoon, and my GPA improves. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to click right here. And once again, just like in the beginning of the video, I am going to click in the cell that I want to copy. I want it to copy the average formula all the way down. So I go ahead and click the box, click, hold, drag, and I'm going to go all the way down, just like that. Okay, now you will be learning how to get rid of this error message. Okay, the error message occurs because there are no numbers in here to divide. Okay, so it gives us an error. There we go. Now it doesn't have an error. I will definitely show you how to get rid of the error message in a different video. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that average again. And I'm going to click here and come up to my function, go to average. This time it still gives me that flashing cursor. This time I'm going to go straight down. So I click in cell B3 and hold. So I click and hold it down the whole time. Turns yellow, I get my marching ants, and then I drag it all the way down and release. There's my average formula right here. I say okay by entering it. There we go. Okay. Once again, get the skinny plus, click, hold, drag all the way over, and you're going to see that this changed, right? So a real easy way to make it look like what it did before is just go up and try to remember what color you chose, which I don't remember. So I'm going to go over to the painter tool. Let me show you how that works. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click in cell A12, come up to the painter tool, and it is going to take this and paint it into here. There we go, same colors. All right, so that is basically how to use that copy tool. It works the same as right here. I can take this and drag it down. There we go. I can take this and drag it over. Okay, so, you know, it can work wonders. And save tons. Oops. Control Z is your new best friend. And save tons of time. Okay, so I click right here, and now I'm just going to drag that all the way up. There we go. Now my chart is filled in, so I can mess around with it some more.